OGT Cigar Society. This is a message for all of you. If you're interested in the Midnight Ride or many other exclusive drops that we have done with amazing companies like Stallone Cigars, check out the OGT community. You know where to find us. Please don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you're alerted every time we produce new content. This is a release that has been a long time coming. This is something I've wanted to see come to fruition, and finally it's being sent to all of our members. Now, it's exclusively made for the membership. You've heard me talk about the society before. It's an awesome community because we get to smoke this cigar together here on the YouTube channel. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing at the beginning of this next month. However, what am I smoking? This is a cigar that I have been waiting and waiting to share with all of you guys because we've aged it a little bit just to make certain it reaches the perfection it deserves, and it has come time now. So let's rewind the clocks. If we go back to the year of 2023, late in the fall, Tony and I had been talking about making a very particular blend, a special blend, coming right after the Anniversario we released last year. In fact, that Anniversario, the OGT 4-year Anniversario that was blended by Tony Barrios, was voted as the best cigar to come through the humidor last year. And so naturally, it's something that me and Tony wanted to follow up on and do something really special with. And planning those ideas started that fall. We wanted to take the Clydesdale cigar that's in his portfolio. But if anyone has smoked that before, you know it's a massive cigar. In fact, it's a 6.5 by 60 gauge shaggy foot. And it utilizes a very particular Nicaraguan broadleaf wrapper. So unlike Connecticut broadleaf, it's taking that seed and it's taking it over to Nicaragua, and there's one master who's done that, and that is AJ Fernandez. AJ Fernandez is known for experimentation, for innovation and blending, and being an incredible, prolific blender. Many companies have cigars blended by him, or other people like Tony purchase tobacco from AJ. And that Nicaraguan broadleaf is that tobacco, in fact, purchased and then fermented by Tony. What I want to do is use that Nicaraguan broadleaf, but amp it up a bit, maybe a bit more powerful, a bit more rich. And so when we were planning those things, it has finally come to completion and it's being sent to all of you. We have found it in Midnight Ride. So Midnight Ride's got a lot of things that are very near and dear to my heart and very much particular to my palate. Now, I will say we do a lot of releases through the membership. We've had exceptional ones that it's kind of like asking who's your favorite child. Like, you love all of them for different reasons. But then there are certain ones that really stand out to me because it's hitting the particular elements on my palate that's just what I'm looking for in a cigar. Let's start with the size. It's a 5.5 by 54 gauge. I find I like Robustos when they're robust and they're so full of flavor immediately from light up. But I like a little bit more, length than the traditional 5x50, as well as a 54 gauge. But when you take that bigger ring gauge and you box press it, what you're doing is that you're having it basically a smaller gauge in appearance. When you smoke that cigar, you're not creating a perfect seal because of the corners of that box press. You're bringing excess air to sort of mix within that flavor. And I feel like it does really well with this cigar. On top of that, it's a shaggy foot, just like the Clydesdale. So when you light this cigar up, you get binder and you get filler, and you realize how rich those inner tobaccos are, because we've got ligeros inside here, typically a more expensive cigar to comprise, but instead we have that in the filler, so you get to taste all of that rich Nicaraguan volcanic soil inspired tobacco. And then on top of that, when it gets through its burning process, you then get into the wrapper leaf, which is that broadleaf, and that's where it really shines. This delivers a complex transition of flavors, but several ones that really stand out to me is I really love the pepper spice you get up front, notes of cedar, of leather, and then you get into cocoa bean and like a mapley like sweetness, almost like molasses like. And as that transitions, you get some dried fruits. You get more sweetness, and you also get like a little bit of sandalwood in there as well. Taking that signature Tony Barrios Stallone experience, amping it up with that Nicaraguan Broadleaf really brings this cigar to shine and stand out. So it's one we've been aging for a while. In fact, it's been aged in Nicaragua for a bit, then it's come over here to OGT, and it's been aged in our humidor to acclimate for a while, and now it's time and ready to smoke. This cigar was blended exclusively for the OGT Cigar Society. I'm happy to say there are several spots that are still open, but that's not going to last for long. If you don't want to miss the train, now is the time. Midnight Ride expresses that dark, deep Maduro experience blended by Tony using AJ's tobacco from a Nicaraguan Broadleaf, and he's done a wonderful job. We are sending a 5-pack to all of our members across the country, and so I highly encourage you to enjoy the ride, for this is the latest creation by Tony for us. Super excited. As we continue through this year of 2024, we've had awesome releases, such as the Year the Smoky Lizard, the Maroon exclusive we had recently, the Heretic, the Goldie Grace, the Rodeo Clown, and Midnight Ride really raises the bar. Check out Midnight Ride. Check out the OGT Cigar Society community. Don't miss either. It's an exceptional experience, and I can't wait to share it with all of you here on our channel at the beginning of next month. As always, thank you for watching. We will keep you informed, and thank you for watching Oak Glen Tobacconist.